What is this? Wait a minute. I would have had chapstick on my desk, but I was mistaken. I found the chalk. Chalker. Jesus Christ. I'm sleepy today, chat. But it's kind of an everyday kind of thing, so it's really not that ultra, they say. And one would hope that video games would wake one up. Playing a new video. Yes. Elden Ring. I need to picture. Post it. Tumblr. Again, try to embed. Oh, that's exciting. Lol. I don't want to get you in trouble. Also, I'm just seeing your messages now because I'm posting. I'm posting. But this is all your fault, by the way. Just so we're clear. If anyone's like mad, if anyone's like, what happened to Dark Souls 2? I wanted to see more Dark Souls 2. I wanted to find out how that ended. Well, you're gonna have to wait because a certain user has been telling us to play this video game instead. So we're gonna play this video game. Ooh. Favorite supporting people playing hooky. Wow. Discord. Go to a starting update. Word open. Get out of their Discord. Discord. Okay, and with that, I think we are cleared to begin. Oop. You tweeted about our stream? That's cute. Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna normal me. Whoa. Dude. The show attribute. So these motherfuckers, astrologer is the high int class. Prophet is the high faith class. Samurai. Prisoner has high int, high dex, high strength. Confessor also. Confessor has high faith, low int. Wretch. Honestly, I might go with Wretch. I usually pick like, oh, arcane. There's a separate arcane stat. I like, what is arcane? Here we go in discovery. Holy defense, vitality, and certain sorceries and incantation. Glintstone sorcery. I like, sometimes I will start as the caster class just so that I can start with spells rather than having to wait till I get to the guy. I don't want to be an astrologer. Fuck that. I don't want to be a prophet. Like, starting as a prisoner would have some interesting flavor to it. I would never be a confessor. And starting as a wretch would also be kind of fun. It is the ultimate all attributes level class. Do it. Big stick lady. The young wretch. Because they have the same facial expression. You know, I'll get close eventually. I'm a forest, some sort of forest creature. Also, we didn't want to name this character Ember because it might not always be Ember playing. So we wanted to come up with a fun fantasy name for them. And what would be a fun fantasy name? Why are you talking so much? Kingly Starweaver. Something more befitting of a red. Perhaps Fabot. Grimbled Mirewalker. Better, but make it femme. Raven, isn't that just a person? Isn't that just a character from, like, Magic the Gathering? No? Ravina. I'm kind of into this Ravina. Who's Dark Soul then? Dude, the Joy-Con drift. If you could see my mouse, I am not able to move things because of the mouse. We'll go kind of with that. We'll go Raven Dark Soul. Decided to make her a wretch. We decide her keepsake though. Huh. Can only be used once. The demigod Michaela. With prompt. Attracts enemies' aggression. This is just a thing you use once to get at. This enhances Sacred Flask. That could be good. Could be too powerful. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. You know what? I'll go with the Fang game. Loner. Beatland. Draconian. Nightfolk. I'm gonna go with Nightfolk. So you already know we're gonna be here a bit. Sounds mature, even it's hard to place her exact age. Ooh. Jesus. Bonestruck. Kind of like this. Current age 150. Go 113. My whole facial aesthetic is a number. hair. Go with pieces. Dark purple. So we were thinking of between blue and red. Very lustrous, a little less. Keep it somewhat lustrous. Somewhat dark, not too dark. Just the bears. White hair. Something big. Bushy eyebrow. Has hair. Facial hair. Eyes are kind of good. But let's go. Let's have them match the drapes a little. I like the light on dark look. Within dark circles. Awesome. Give me lipstick. Give me actually like a good colored lipstick. Make her more Jewish. Hips. Hips are pretty good. Newbie. Oh, I like that. She has like a dangerous smile. She'll fuck you up. Did I lose it? I might have lost it. Oh, this, and we didn't even pick a different hairstyle. Wow. Such so luscious. What a beautiful cover girl. Good and practical. Yo. Doesn't fuck around. In the countries. Oh, that's long. Kinda cool. If she had long hair, I would want it to be a different color. This is really gay. It's kind of cute. It's also really long. It's just in a braid. Would actually be good too. Off. With the long hair, and we make it green. Dark green. To Joker. Oh. What about red from the other end? Kind of purple. And then what if this hair, not with the pigtails, the long. Oh, I think the long loose better. I think she's like a night creature from the forest or something. Then dude, I had a nice one. I want to make her kind of small. Not not that kind of small. Ooh, let's give her some body hair. Abundant. Maybe not abundant. You should have some. It's not that strong. Hi, Nossie. And then darkish hair. Should be the same. And okay, so about skin color. Dude. Is this the original? I hope so. Alright. We're starting as a wretch with Fanged Imp Ashes and looking like this. Let's kick things off. Hold on. Let's do it. It actually reminds me of one of our Bloodborne characters. We had a Bloodborne character that kind of looked.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered.
Shattered.
In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Cool title, girl.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards.
Oh, it's like the four lords from Dark Souls 1.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live.
Oh, so we're still undead.
The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
I was wondering about that.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion.
It looks cute.
The loathsome dung-eater.
How
And
loathsome.
Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Oh. What just happened? Oh, also, I never took stream starting soon off. That's annoying. I do not know from whence the crash, and I hope it's not just a thing. Okay, booting the game back up. Pivot, but talk a little less. My computer not. Oh. Elden Ring. Is there a problem? Did I call someone? Might end up being a very anticlimactic stream. Right now, there's some. Oh, it's coming back. We got Bandai Namco in the chat. We got From Software. Listen, it's not my fault. So if I missed any of the cutscene, I guess I'll watch it later. But it looked like it was like the end. It was about to give me control. Oh, I was also gonna play it again?
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Maddie, would you happen to remember how much of the cutscene was left?
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home,
Okay.
across the fog.
Sure, I can watch it later. Alright, we're here. Too dark. You can jump? You can there's just a jump button? Oh. Now I understand. Now I understand why this game is revolutionary. Where's Spicy? Plan your places. Summon Fanged Imp Spirit. You can use it as many times as you want, I assume? No. Use to write messages. And there's time for Elden Ring. That's good. Be wary of flyer. I can crouch too. Oh, it's pretty. Dude. Everything seems fine so far. Everything is as I expected. This is why I'm a wretch, by the way. I love rolling in filth and barrels. Naked and unafraid, that's exactly right. No, that's the nice thing about VTubing is, for all you know, I'm also naked and afraid in my bedroom as I'm playing. Yeah. Um. Uh. Except I'm not because it's fucking cold. I mean, today it's not that bad. Today it's, I guess it's a proper fall day. It's a late summer day, maybe. I guess it's technically not still fall. So don't tell Minu that or she'll get mad at you. Um, it was what, 25? It was like 22 earlier, and it was like high of 26. You know, standard temperature impression. Room temperature. Room temperature kind of day. Wary of liar. Weak stomach. Can you run? Oh, I don't have. Oh, you said you harness the head. I thought that was me. Ah, a battle. I mean, this does look vaguely Battlefield like. Not gonna lie. But what's this? There's a little gap. Huh? Dude, jumping? Fucked up. There's kind of jumping in other Souls games. Printing. Oh, there's a compass too. That's what we're doing what that person did. Him just looked kind of pretty for fighting. Don't expect good fortune. First off. So is it an obligatorily losing battle? Woohoo! First time. Let's see, you're demonic. I'm sure someone's already done it somehow. Pons. Horsey. There's a horse. You
Don't
see?
worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring,
The name of the game.
even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Never met a golden order I didn't want to violate. Like prime directives. They tell you exactly the opposite of whatever the directive. I do like the long hair. I was thinking about long hair earlier. Nice. Cave of Knowledge. Why is it always closed? Sounds like tutorial leveler, but can just not do it. Don't give up, skeleton. Here's a point of grace. Now I can still not use it. But I wasn't done checking the room. I will come back later for the rest of the room. Gotta keep moving, you know? Look. Why is it always a beast? Oh, I love this kind of doors. Ooh, it's so ooh. There's a pretty tree. This is the brightest any environment's ever been in a FromSoft game ever.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm?
Things
Of
betwixt.
course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however,
Oh my god,
you are
perfect.
maidenless, without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Not me, dude.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen.
Dude, you make a terrible...
Grace, the golden light.
You're a terrible replacement for a maiden. I'm gonna get so many maidens.
So behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
Dude, there's a planet.
That is the guidance of grace. A path
And a crucifix.
that the tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
I don't like the sound of that.
Grace's guidance will Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
This dude talks like a tourist guide. I don't trust him. Moving on. I'm gonna avoid the horse guy. He looks tough. And I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna try to find some clothes. Maybe some better weapons. Maybe some magic. Craft. Yeah. Closer. Yeah, okay. Get right. Not even getting runes, dude. Don't have a maiden. The girl from the beginning. She could have been our mate. But she didn't stick around long enough to offer. Brutal. I was wondering about this. I have an ability. Wow. Immediately there's a swamp. They didn't even wait for the swamp. People are praying. Enemy? Like enemy. Oh, I do have runes. Obtain runes somehow. Whoop! There's another one. They're in pretty colors. Oh. Everything that tells me where to go. I didn't get any more gray though. Even though I died. Oh. No fall damage. At least not yet. Put my stuff back. I doesn't even heal that much. I'm just gonna get my runes and leave. But you don't even take... It goes from no damage taken to death? That's my stuff, isn't it? Mushroom. Christmas. There's a horse dude coming, there's dogs. I don't like this. It's all good. I'm sure I'll discover it as I play. Bye.
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling. Dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you
Fellow dragon liker, I understand. They are pretty attractive creatures.
stay clear of the lake.
But I want to see it. I want to see this
Be
dragon.
a fool.
Okay. But you know, I'll mostly heed your word. I'm not gonna heed any. I'm not gonna heed that word. We'll see the dragon. Rock doors. Actually, I can't level up without a maiden. I know that much. Maidens are instrumental to leveling. Is that I will kill me guy or is that I'll talk to me guy? Let's find out. Looks like you will kill me guy. Looks like multiple kill me guys. I should try to reach the tree or something. That's the dude I just talked to. They're getting into some sort of fight. Maybe the non-property guys will talk to me. Maybe either of them will talk to me, depending on who I attack. So it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, I could attack the guys. You know what? I'm not gonna get involved. I'm not gonna get involved. Can't decide. Can't pick a side just yet. And I'm gonna climb whatever this is. There's gonna be treasure. Horse required ahead. That makes sense. That girl had my horse. It's close to the beginning. Got some soul. Probably from that dude I scored one hit on. You see a light. Hmm. See. There's a creature. And I can just travel places. This is where I start. This is. You can just do it from wherever. But wait, doesn't that mean you can just do that wherever without sacrificing your runes? That's pretty OP. So what's the point of the item? Information about the cave of knowledge. Information about material. I guess you use that, yeah, like if you're in a boss fight or something, you can use that to really get the heck out of there. Also, hello, welcome. Oh, there's Dungan. Oh yeah, I wanted to see some. I don't think jumping here would end up well for me. Please. No, I pretty much just started playing the game. But I figured it'd be something like this. I'm like noticing what's the same and what's different from other Souls games, basically, as I play. Alright. I don't need to fight you. I can just go. Or crucifixes. Crucifixion is very popular in the land betweens at this time. Dude, you're persistent. I love a tree in general. Chief among those differences, jumping. I'm so psyched about jumping. This is kind of back to the beginning-ish. There's aminos. Are you gonna kill me? Yes, you are. So for a tree sentinel, you just killed a bunch of trees. Okay. I see. This will leave you greatly vulnerable. Raining. There's the asshole, and there's my stuff next to the asshole. Luckily, he's not very smart. Sucker. Hey, you. I didn't mean to do that.
It's time you set off, I should think. To Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Right, which one's the castle?
To Castle, if you seek the
Put it over there. Looks vaguely castle shaped. I wanted to go yellow line. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything back here. This, you mean? Looks like a tree root. Yeah, I can't open this fog gate. Don't want to go in the tutorial hole. No. There does appear to be an item here. Can't see. There's an item over there. I'm sure I'll come back eventually. But I'm reasonably satisfied that I'm not forgetting anything except for this drop right here. So that kind of worth going back for, I'd say. Nothing else down. Hidden path ahead. A lie. Unless I don't know how to open hidden. Well, I guess if I did the tutorial, it would probably tell me about whatever that barbaric grower ability is, but I'll just figure it out. Alright, well, let's travel north then. Let's travel north. You know, to go with the tree motif. You clear the motherfucker. Dude. I can just tell that these ruined fragments are gonna be important. These are the people who will kill. No, it's Santa Claus. Yo, what's up?
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can
What even
also
is
see
that?
that you're not after my throat.
Mm.
Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
You know, I would love some fine goods.
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make essential, really, if you intend to survive. The kit costs a bundle, but the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
There's a little donkey. Make a torch. And now I'm out of money. Telescope would be nice too. Don't have any clothes. And I could have bought the crafting kit, but I bought whatever it was that I bought the torch instead. Okay. Oh, you do have clothes. Expensive. How many do I have anyways? I'll keep the 220, 226.
Goodbye.
Ooh, Site of Grace. Wait. I think it's time to farm. Need to find some unsuspecting creatures and extract their sweet, sweet runes. Not these unsuspecting creatures, because they're minding their own business. You minding your own business? Almost about to become an unsuspecting creature. Could have just minded your own business, dude. Could have just minded your own business. Anyways, that almost gave me enough for the crafting kit at least. You're also gonna... Works for me. You know, any edge I can get right now. Also, you motherfuckers are weak. You should try being stronger. Eat slow. You have a big sword and you don't know how to use it. Pathetic. This is a different place. There's a summoning altar. I'm guessing this is a dungeon, so I'm not going there just yet. That I want you to take me to the merchant. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out, Nasi. I hope you have a good day.
Wait, weren't you? Well,
Yeah, I was just here.
care to buy something?
Dude, I'm gonna clean you out. I wanna buy everything you have. Start with the crafting.
I'm glad you took my warning. You've made an excellent choice.
Alright, but I don't really wanna add my smithing stones on my club. What kind of club is? It's just a regular club. Oh, this is consumables. Well, that means I can sell them.
What is it?
But it just sells for 10. Everything just sells. Pretty sure this sold for 10 before or after I crafted it. That's okay.
Buy for now.
Dude, but I need a lot of souls for more equipment.
What is it?
1,000, 1,500, 1,000. Well, you know what? If I go in a hole,
Buy for now.
I can probably find stuff for free. So let's go in the hole that we found. Oh, just to restore? There's a candle. Oh, I wouldn't want to bother you, Mr. Wolf, sir. Obviously, this is your home. Alright. Take it easy with telling me about stuff. You know? Let me be surprised by some things. Wolf ahead. So it's like a wolf boss. No, I don't really want to fight people. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to fight humans. There might be stuff here, but... Oh, you know... Oh boy. Okay. Late. Nice. I'm gonna walk with the other. Maybe we'll find things in between. Like a mosquito bug. Hey, turtle. Dog ahead. Somehow, I just knew. I just knew that's what it was gonna be. I knew that that's what the dogs look like and the things between. Here's that point of grace again. I'm still naked.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I
I
am
remember you.
Helena. I offer you an accord.
I'm not really interested in a vehicle, ma'am.
Have
Oh,
you
she's just
heard of
there.
the Finger Maidens?
Ally.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
My own maiden lady.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
Now that's what I'm about.
You need only take me with you, to the foot of the Erd tree.
Big one? What happens if I
I
refuse?
understand. I'm asking you to put faith in but a stranger. Yet I'm certain that we can reach an understanding. Summon me by grace, if you should reconsider.
That's useful.
Have you reconsidered my offer?
Putting my feet
Then
all
it's
on the
settled.
grace.
Summon me by grace, to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter.
Always
I'll
another
bequeath
map.
to you this ring.
Nice.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you.
Homes.
Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment. Share them
That's
with
cute.
me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
No, I can't. That's cute little horns. Cute little horns. Double jump. Mm-hmm. So you can't torrent Elden Ring.
Weren't you
Not like that ever
back?
stopped anyone, I'm sure.
Care to buy something?
Ah, Shitaka. Um...
Goodbye.
Did I learn something from that? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's literally just text. Alright, that was a waste.
What is... Goodbye for now.
Why do I keep making these? Alright, gamers, let me take a quick break. Just enough. Gonna hydrate, get some more water, eat some of this protein cookie. Tastes like sponge. Maybe. Been playing for what, an hour or so? So far, we have obtained a maiden. Well, she says she's serving the role as maiden. She didn't say she would be my maiden. Either ways, we've obtained a maiden, and we've obtained a crafting kit. Still no clothes or weapons or spells, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave the wolves alone for now. Just gonna keep going on the road. Yeah, one of these guys will drop clothes. Oh, they're Lord Sworn. Right. Yes, settlement. Might be stuff there. You gonna come? Hmm? You thought better of it. majestic nature's crossing. Gonna get us both in trouble. That. Next thing is to attack this that steal their resources. What do they want with those resources anyway? They should be my resources. You know, because I'd be willing to parlay. But these dudes are always like, bash first, ask questions later. I'm happy to respond in kind. If they have resources, I'm gonna take them. You know what? Low battery? Fuck. Headphones are dying on me. Do have a second pair I can use. But let's see how long they go. They're plugged in. Okay, I didn't plug them in last night, but I'll use them for a little bit. Last flasks. Count. There's a bugle, so I better not let him sound it. They're so bad. You know what they also don't have? Resources. I haven't been able to steal anything from them. Other than their lives. And these dudes are not even undead. Maybe they are, I don't know. Maybe everyone here is tarnished. I'm a stealth player somehow. This is a stealth playthrough. Whoa! Seems to be a side of grace. Where am I? Ooh. Not enough for a level though. Like, I can use equipment more than I can use the level right now, if I'm being honest.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
If I knew where you were.
You...
Wait, was that you? Or are you demons? You appear to be demons.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye?
I can't see you, dude. You and the horse? Or is the dude on the horse someone who's gonna kill? The dude on the horse is someone who's gonna.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
I can't see you.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I?
You a tree? Are you this tree?
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Dude, you're totally this tree.
What? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you?
Right.
Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, dude, it's totally fine.
Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'm frightened of them. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right, but I'm...
Yeah, there's a cave. There's a cave on the shore. Okay, but I wanted to look through the telescope. That was the main reason. Then turned out this. Whoa. The side of grace. There's a motherfucker. Dude, this is like the gadget in Mario. You just don't see it shoot up into the sky. Okay, that looks like a cave. Demi-human box. Wasn't even selling a sword, he was just selling armor. He still can't level up.
This way, Tarnished. May I
Hello.
have a word?
Of course.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
I've
And
barely
upon
been
looking
on the
into
street.
matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Correct. I can call the spectral.
Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Nice.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Finally. You can now summon spirits to.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we
It's
shall
totally
again meet.
fine.
But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
I don't even know anything about any fingers. I know her from the internet. So that's cool. Now I can do that. Use the. Yo, what was that? Oh, it's a new follow. Thanks for the follow. Look at that. We just got 150 follows. Thank you so much. Hello. We're just getting into some Elden Ring. First time playing. And Someone just gave me a bell. And I don't know where it is, but that's okay. Okay, where did... here we go. We're enjoying this video game. They won't let me... Well, they won't even let me use it. Usually requires FP to use. Spirits can only be summoned in the vicinity of a rebirth monument. When summoning is possible, the monument icon will be visible. Only one type of spirit may be summoned and no may be summoned. I need to find a monument. But yeah, we're having a good time. We're getting... Oh, here we go. Hey friends, what's up? Previously played a lot of Dark Souls games, but this is our first time playing Elden Ring. And we're having fun learning how it's different and how it's the same. Why is everyone screaming? Hold up. How are you doing? It's nice to meet a fellow fairy. Golden Room. No. No, these imps go hard. Nice. Seriously, what's with all the screaming? Oh, you're blinking. You're blinking out of existence, dude. Yeah, I haven't been able to obtain or purchase any clothes. So we're running around in our underwear. One does. Is this the Firelink Shrine?
Ah, it's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Can't even afford clothes. I could get a shield, but I haven't really been using a shield. I might just not start. Oh, but I could get this. Get the telescope. Get some cracked pots. But I really want to buy clothes. I keep spending my souls.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
I'm gonna go to that other cave though. It seemed like this one. There might be treasure there. I love treasure. I'm gonna save my summon from when I'm there. These dudes are huge pussies. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon? No, I didn't. Huh. Pussy's too good. Pussy is good. Ooh, gauntlets. Beautiful. These dudes are just pusillanimous. Now I have gloves. Oh, but see, if I just take all my equipment from then, I'm gonna end up looking like that. So I hope I find some other equipment. Here's the thing. I do not attack creatures as long as they don't attack me. You just got on my shit list. You don't even have the decency to drop some meat? Like, I guess there isn't really food in this, even though there's like mushrooms and bones. But tarnished don't need to eat, surely. Okay, that cave does not look enterable. Unless I can make my way down. No, I don't think so. I'm trying to go over here, I guess. Probably the best way to go is over there. There's a mysterious hole in the ground here. I think I'm gonna keep going in the sort of prescribed direction for now, just until I can like get more equipment and stuff. Figure that'll be the easiest way to make progress at first. Is to just go where the game tells me. And then when I'm not naked anymore, I have spells and stuff. Yeah. Go. What happened? Did my wolf smell? It's making Castlevania noises. Oh, that restored my flask. I was gonna go back to a site of grace, but maybe I can keep going. But, what was I thinking of? Something, wolves, summer. Just skirting the outsides of the camp this time, even though there might be more treasure. Like, right here. Ruined fragment. Appears to be a site of grace. How many runes do I have? Oh, Melina wants to talk to me.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
The challenge.
Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who if the rays and the Elden as an ally, pray that you are fit to face the challenge. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
I just wanted to hold your hand.
thoughts,
I hope
your
it's okay.
ambitions.
Stormgate. So is that guy gonna jump down and try to fight me? And he is. And there's also a dude with a bow. Not even really a boss. It's just a dude. Hmm. I don't know why I sat down. I want my souls back. Dude! Ah! Okay, so I can either go explore some more, maybe buy some equipment, or I can run through here real quick. I'm gonna go explore some more. I'm gonna bully these people some more. Maybe one of them will drop a weapon. Hey, maybe if I wear all their armor, they'll stop, like, fighting. And just be like, hello, fellow Godric soldier. Boy, it's nice to serve Lord Godric. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, I was right about the dudes calling for aid. I should not have let him call for aid. Dude. Dude. Dude, this dude is better than I thought. Because you can only get one summon per side of grace. Wait, there's a side of grace right here. I wish it would display my runes in that menu, but it's okay. Back to bowling soldier. I don't really want to use the club forever, which is why I haven't like bothered to improve it, but I don't get another weapon soon. Might be worth it. I don't want the bugle guy to see me. Don't tell the bugle guy I'm here. I also don't think they have anything else that I want. I'm gonna go south. Did I already have this side of grace? I don't know if I have a preformed opinion about open world games. I guess there was that Spider-Man 2 game. That one was pretty fun.
Me?
You have a lot to say
I'm
lately.
searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree
You were in the tree?
long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is
Bodiless.
something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance.
Okay.
I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
We'll find a new purpose together. You know, that's why people come to the lands between to find purpose. The beast guy left. Maybe he's in the cave. I'm gonna put a message on the telescope. Here's some base follows. Okay. I wouldn't attack a guy that's running away. Well, unless there were mitigating circumstances. Dung beetle. Get back here. You can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills. An armament can only have one skill. Ah, that's what. Horse guy. Okay. Ah! Almost had him, dude. Hey, one of these times I should pick the Stake of Marika thing, just so I can know what that is. Is this really where I was? Oh. Kind of digging this bra only look. Yeah, I really thought I had him for a second, to be honest. I thought I found the cheese, but the cheese found me. But I should be able to get my stuff back without too much. What I need some spells. I need some range stuff. as well as I hoped it would. Eee. But I shouldn't have done that when there were souls in. Oh yeah, it's just right here. But that puts the guy right on top of me. Souls are on the bridge this time. Safe travels, gamer. This. Yep. Now we're talking. Hit me, bro. I should have seen that coming, to be honest. Evening, gentlemen. I almost think I should let you live. And then give me reason to suspect otherwise. Uh-oh. Dude, what if you fell off a cliff? Wouldn't that be fun? You always wanted to do that. I'm gonna leave this guy alone for now. No, give me the steak. I'll take the steak. I have a hat now. I don't want to wear. But the only thing I still need is a better weapon. Dagger. Be kind of in. The dude wants to play King of the Bridge? That's fine. That's not fine. Bridge is the only way through. He's kind of stupid. Just like this guy. Oh, he saw me. Because of this guy, he saw me. Forgetting that I have a horse? Wait, I have a horse. Okay, but I also have a lot of souls that I kind of wanna... I wanna go spend. Is this enough for the chainmail share? Might be. You do need like 100 more. Let me see.
Always a
So to get the shirt, I need a lot of money. I can get these crafting books. I don't know how much I care about that. Probably I'm gonna just improve the club. I needed souls for that. Exceedingly rare. Sell it. I could sell this.
goodbye.
Anymore. One arrow. Okay, yeah.
What is it?
But you buy 5.
Goodbye for now.
Here's options. I can use torrent to either get past this guy and cross the bridge and venture to the lands to the south, where there might be treasures. Or I can use torrent to try to get past Stormgate and go to the place where the main quest wants me to go. I'll do that. Bugle guy. Can't stop me, bugle guy. Nice. That dude sitting on a chair? Who are you all hanging out here in chairs? Fuck, you think this is a place for a picnic or something? I think you're reading Crone anyway. Fast. Ooh, it's a caterpillar. Oh, caterpillar. A pretty guy. Look, they have a cute little eye. Wink, wink, wink. That's a wolf. Can't summon my own wolf. He saw me, of course. The big one of these. I don't know how strong they are, so I'm not gonna fuck. That's a giant. These guys are just normal enemies. They're just big. Oh. And I don't want to fight them. Herba, let's go. Man, I could use some herba right now. Are you gonna talk to me, person?
Not seen you before. Name's
You have a nice sword.
tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order? Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a tarnished, but there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too.
Wouldn't mind knowing a
Now's
little bit of
time
the
to
sword.
pass 'em on to a good tarnished like you.
A good tarnished. Oh, but they're expensive.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself. Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
Expensive, dude. I don't have that kind of money. I'm also way off from where I wanted to be. Right, of course. Fucking windy. There's a castle in that direction. There's penguins. Erba. There's a house. There's some grace. Get the grace first. Something I do is that I will discover a grace, but then I won't sit at it. And I was almost forgetting to improve my flask. Hey, it's the person.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who
Grafted?
came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider.
Oh, I saw the spider.
If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
It's quite the lot. Oh, nice. How do I do gesture? So we can both do it.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head.
You know, I don't intend to do that.
Like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
You could do something better. You could fight.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Nice.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you.
Oh, I thank
Glad
you.
of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart,
Don't do it,
I'm
girl.
sure I'll be joining their club soon enough.
I'm probably gonna
I'm
kill
trying to
that
get to the end
spiders.
of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, tell them I love them. I'm trying to get him.
Nice. Oh, it wants me to go this way. But I want to go see the finger crown. No chance, huh? As if you to take the shield off your back so that I could back stab you. Nice, I got charges back. Not sure. Dung beetle. Much for that idea. Fuel guy. Stick of Marika is like really far away. Yo, welcome back, gamer. How far away am I from my soul? My souls are right there. Okay. Oh, but they look like they're right there, but they're actually up at the Esplanade. How did I end up there? Yes, it's very windy. God damn it. Okay, okay. No fucking around. Dude, need you to target the right person. Oh, someone's getting banned as soon as I'm not being pursued. Will this work? Will this work? Worked. All right. How do I ether this? Bye bye. I have last time chatter. I don't have last time. Girl still here? Here. Alright, dude.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give that I love them? And that despite my...
I haven't seen the chrysalis yet. Off her head. Dudes, just need to calm down. Trying to get here. The game doesn't want to let me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I'm not wearing helmets because they would cover my beautiful hair. I wonder. I think there's a setting for not muting on change. But if I truly want to get through, I need to go this way? Jumping. Here she is. waiting for me there. The crone, dude. I'm gonna talk to the crone. Crone, beloved crone. Man, she's very crony. Holy shit, look at that face, hey!
You, please, I can read them.
You're so cool, dude.
Fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Head to the foundation of gold tarnished. Traverse Rhea Lucaria, glintstone eventide, and reunite the half crescents at the grand lift. Oh, but the bridge is collapsed and cannot be crossed.
I'm all crone out, dude.
Only, why should that matter? Stormvale Castle still stands tall. You, please, I can read them. Your finger. Oh, head, traverse, and reunite. Oh, only Stormvale Castle.
Okay. That wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be. But hey, I got to talk to a crone. I am not going... Nice. What did that teach me? Soft cotton. It's not the kind where you can walk whilst using them and fall out and die. Oh! But was that smart? Guess we'll find out. Iron sword. Go an astral. Must be a something. Because there was something incredible down here. Hey, wildebeest. Some animals are chill. And when they're chill, I decide to be chill with them. But if I'm not careful with that, I'm gonna really unbalance the population of the lands between, because if I kill the wolves just because they kill me, and who's gonna kill the wildebeest? The rabbit creature or any of them. Maybe I should kill a rabbit creature just to balance things out, but not yet. I mean, I've only killed like one wolf. So. And I killed a boar. Maybe I should kill at least one wildebeest. I'll think about it. Where am I? About to enter a new area. Whoa. Oh, hello. Listen, if I kill you, I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of wildebeest. And I don't want to do that. So, can we just agree to leave each other alone? Oh no, dude. Dude, I swear, I have no quarrel with you. I didn't, I didn't do shit. I seem to have lost their attention. There's the tree, like right there. It's a pretty tree. I didn't realize there was a huge tree in this game. I guess I should have known. The DLC is named after it. Is that Granny? Just someone else. Okay, dude. Take my grape. It's a grape. Yellow oozing eyeball of the inferno. The grapes, they mean I. They only gave me one. Who knows what happened to. So far, Stormberry Castle is a lava minute. Real riot of a place. I feel like I haven't touched Grace in a while. I wonder if there's some Grace I'm missing somewhere. Oh, I think I was supposed to enter through here and I did. Okay. Fast travel? Actually, though, touching Grace would be ideal. What's that symbol mean? You can't attack here. Some sort of sanctuary. Where it came from? I need to leave and come back the other way. Three exits. One leads to the door, which I can't open. One leads to the area. I'm gonna try to go the right way, the intended way, the way that they were telling me to go. Man, I don't really have enough souls to buy a thing. I do have enough souls for a level. Strength be granted. And right now all I have is a club. So the world may be mad. You wish you hadn't done that, friend? Not fair. I wonder what this. Alright, this is pretty close by. I was real stupid. Big sword. I need to hunt out the bugle guy and just destroy him. Dude, I can two-hand? Get the souls. Alright. All good. I just have no flasks, no summons, and there's still one guy shooting at me, but it's just one guy. I think I got everyone else. Oh, two guys. The third guy over there. One wrong move. Nice, and I got some flash reap. I also have a couple arrows sticking out of various parts of my anatomy. No biggie. Not even the first time such a thing has happened. I was looking for some sort of secret entrance or something, which I'm beginning to think I am not going to find. Because actually I was supposed to go like this, but uppers. It's not working out quite the way I wanted it to. Can't use the machine. There's only one guy left. I think if I kill him, I get souls. I'm gonna kill. Almost did. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Almost didn't work out for me, but it did. And I have a lot of souls, so I hope I find a place of grace somehow. And those being doors. Visions of something incredible. They can be indoors. There's one right here, dude. Sorcerer Road. As of right now, since I can only summon once, right? Huh. The two imps in spawn of each other's company. That is so cute. Put you... me. This for now. I mean, one type of spirit might be summoned at once, but it doesn't say that you shouldn't be able to resummon. Oh, also, I kind of want to do something. Though it might be stupid. But I wonder about using the sword stone at the place in the beginning. Because there was a thing for it there. I think I want to save it for now. Maybe I'll find something. Where's one of these? Oh, cutscene.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
It's all because I haven't found a shirt. But it looks good. Alright, dude. Dramatic entrances don't impress me.
Must extinguish thy flame.
Let
Let it be Margit the Fell.
I think it's more likely it's gonna be Margit that fell. Or actually I'm getting a little fucked.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
Alright. Margit's got a hand or two. Give it to him. We'll give it to him. Not fair. Why can you throw little things of light and I can't? I can do it. You think me and the wolves can do it? We could try to get a couple of runes and make my club a little stronger. I don't even think that's necessary. It also makes sense to wait on the wolves until phase 2. How did you do that? Attack like that, I should be able to fly closer to you to avoid. Festering bloody thing. Ending on my wounds, dude.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Well, I'm definitely not getting the runes back now, so... And I wish I had a sword. Wonder if killing enough of these guys will give me a sword. Also, they should let me use the thing. Give me the sword. Give me your sword. Give it to me. Wait, right. I should have got him the wolves instead. Give me your sword. The fun thing about just descending the mountain that everyone's like has their backs turned to me while someone's attacking my jellyfish. My jellyfish alone! I don't know, I guess I could buy more armor, but I feel like... What do I need? I need to be able to stagger him more. I need something I don't have. Don't even know what it is. Oh, did I exit the summoning range? Give me a sword! What's this spell by? Oh, here we go. Will active strong attacks change to savage combo? Oh. Circling around lock on. Okay. I'm learning. Potentially a bad idea until I've spent my souls. Actually, go here. Hello again.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well.
Okay.
Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Seems like it could be a useful place.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you
Senpai.
are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say.
I think I meet you, or you're a different guy.
You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young... She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. On. Be sure to tell me if you meet... She's a servant to me. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number... Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Looks like I'd rather hang out with her than you do.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth.
Man of the dirty cloth.
the strength and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace. You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the two fingers?
Sure. Prefer sorcery. Could we really have fire stuff? Okay, I want a fire stuff. Oh man. Many of these seem useful. But I can't cast them anyways. I don't have thing.
May the Golden Order shine.
Need a thing to casting. Those may be a waste of offer. Tons of people. What happened? Yeah. All wrong. Sure did. It's the crone. We made it. They have swords. Dude, I shouldn't have spent my souls. Okay. Fine. I just have to get more souls. I'm back. Of course, I don't have an incantation thrower, so it's blacksmith.
You're a new face. No matter. So lay out your arms. Let's get smithing. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides,
So
it
true.
helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
Can sell some things, but farming would be better. Can sell this helm. Or helm. I can sell the dagger because I don't see myself. This is big. Too big. Yeah, I could use it here, or I could use it in the area near the beginning. So I can buy another one here, but it costs a bunch of runes. I really want a sword. Lady.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly.
Oh my.
Perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion. And you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps?
Not at all.
Where I come from, it is a sacred act. Ah, my thanks, great champion.
It's so cute. Go.
You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
I love her. I love a girl who will bless you with a hug. In death, there is only peace. I've long been enamored with Lady Death. Nice. You can change your appearance. I was kind of wondering if that would be a thing, because I was like, it was never being a thing before. Kind of a thing in Dark Souls 2, you could reset all your levels. I don't know if you could reset your appearance. Causing trouble. I'm in the Holy Light. But I'm gonna be real. I kind of really want to keep playing, but I also need to use the bathroom, and probably it's a good idea to take a break. We've been playing for 3 hours. We think we're gonna take a break, and then I might play some more tomorrow, or even later today, is what I'm thinking. Let me rest. Feel with lost grace. Just standing there, you don't sit down. I mean, I destroyed a bunch of the chairs, but Raven Dark Souls, level 3. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. It's honestly, it's a blast. It's as good as everyone says. It's fun. It's cool. It's like Dark Souls but different with like more stuff. I like the little summons. It's a little bit like Dark Souls meets Skyrim maybe. So I'm excited to explore it more. I want to thank you all for watching our streams. As always, you are the best viewers anyone could ask for. And we will catch you next stream. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.